Erwin, people are listening to you and saying, listen, as Christians, we're being marginalized. We might be persecuted at work because of our stance. Our schools are putting our students down. So how can you say God still reigns and we are a chosen people, we're a royal priesthood, we're precious to God?
You know, one of the themes that runs throughout the entire Bible is this, that we don't have to win in this world in order to win in the next. And you know, speaking about persecution, we need to go back to the book of Acts and take a page from that book where it says that they rejoiced that they could suffer persecution for His name. Imagine the love that they had for Jesus, that they could accept persecution and rejoice over it. When I was in East Germany at a time when communism was still very important and still having a great deal of influence, the person said that the reason that the church was so diminished is because people had to reject the church in order to get a job. Now I can appreciate that, John, but there are some things in life that are even more important than having a job or living. And that is being willing to die for Christ and to give all that we possibly can to Him. You know, I love to tell the story about a girl. True story, by the way, because it was investigated. During the time in China, during the Boxer Rebellion, there were some people who came to a church, or I should say a Christian school, and they told the students that we are going to put a mat in front of the door. And on that mat is going to be a cross. If you step on the cross when you come out, that means you despise it, you reject it, you can live. If you walk around the cross in honor of it, we'll shoot you. Well, according to the story that I read, the first 8 students stepped on the cross and they were allowed to live. Number 9 was a girl who prayed that she would have the grace and power to do what she knew she should. And she walked around the cross in honor of it, and she was shot, and all the other students in the school followed her example. Now the question we have to ask is this: was she a winner or a loser? Well, it depends on how you view it. If you look at it from the standpoint of this world, most assuredly she was a loser. She lost her life. But we as Christians believe in another world. And like I frequently say, time is short and eternity is long. And we have this little sliver of existence, this little opportunity to prove our love for Christ. And how could we prove our love for Christ more than living in a society where Christianity is being marginalized, Jesus is often being made fun of, and where Christians are spoken against? This is a marvelous opportunity.